soon. But now's not the time to be looking ahead. I need to step up my game and help this team get it done. No excuses.
Let's meet the visiting team, Los Angeles Lakers. At center. At shooting guard.
We've got basketball action at Quicken Loans Arena in downtown Cleveland, Ohio. The home of the Cavaliers, live on 2K Sports. The Cleveland Cavaliers. Richard Jefferson, he's checked in for Love. Shumpert comes in for Thompson. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for J.R. Smith. Taking a look at the Lakers. Freak, he's in at center. Hands out there with Lou Williams. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Huertas in at the point. Well, a great rebounding small forward can give any team an X factor. Let's look at a few guys who have been playing that role over the course of the last month. LeBron James, number one.
There are plenty of above-average rebounders at his position, but he is way above average.
Well, it's about his instincts, excellent instincts, and he uses his speed really well to beat bigger guys to the right spots, establish good position, and then haul in those boards.
Uh-oh, a little showboating at the end of that one.
Los Angeles leading by 4.
And a lot of teams are looking for coaches that embrace analytics and look at data-driven approaches. Coach Scott is not one of those guys. He's an old-school coach who goes with his own perception.
The shot is off. Nance with some nice D.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
They get the rebound. Here's Freak. Right through the D for the layup. Freak's got his first basket of the night.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
And stolen by Freak. And here's Clarkson. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. And there's the pass to Freak. Here's Huertas, just 5 on the clock. Here's Freak. Offensive rebound. Nance goes up and lays it nice and easy. And now it's an 8-point Los Angeles lead.
And the defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
You know, that just can't happen. They need much more effort than that on the glass.
And it's Dellavedova missing.
Most of the time, that shot will go down, or the defenders have to make sure they tag it.
Again, Los Angeles.
You could not diagram a better way to open a quarter.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the lead they've jumped out to already. What a start.
There's the pick. There's the feed to Jefferson. 20 seconds left in the first. Here's James. That's a good shot, and now he's 3 for 7.
That's just run-of-the-mill for him. A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
Clarkson passes to Huertas. He dishes it to Nance. To the middle. And stolen by LeBron. He got it! He caught
My goodness. Unbelievable. Great shot there, kid. And the crowd...
Transitioning from college to the pros can be a challenge for many players. Here's what Freak had to say about adjusting his game to the NBA. Good points, Clark. What role do coaches play in helping young players like... Look now for Cleveland. LeBron's checked in for Thompson. Jefferson comes in for Smith. And it's Iman Shumpert in for Matthew Dellavedova. How much more is there to say about LeBron James, Clark? Incredible consistency, unbelievable athleticism. is a marvel in every way the longer he plays.
Kevin, when you look at his career averages, I mean, just off the charts, and he has the same unbelievable year every year. The consistency, phenomenal.
So the Lakers 5 right now. Freak in at center. Williams is out there with Nance. Then there's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Huertas in at the point. Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pacers made some terrific plays. He ended with 7 points, but also put up 4 boards. It was a great contribution from someone who is considered a bit more of a role player on his team.
Good job as always, Doris. Thank you, guys. What was your take on his performance?
Kevin, I really felt like he left it all out on the floor. I'll say this. It was a great, hard-charging effort.
Guys, when he's on, nobody's more fun to watch. And he was definitely on in that game.
And it's time for an injury report.
It doesn't seem like too drastic of an injury.
Thank you, Doris, for the update. We appreciate it, and we really hope for the best as always.
And he's a tough guy. My guess is he'll be back before we know it and better than ever.
Greg, I sure hope you're right. I mean, there are just so many uncertainties when it comes to dealing with injuries, though. Let's hope for the best.
And talking about LeBron's consistency, it's not just a physical effort. It's also a mental one. I mean, you know you're targeted by the defense all game. That'll wear down even the best players. How is it that LeBron's armor just never seems to be penetrated?
That is good. And that's 10 points for Kyrie Irving.
He had his choice of finishing moves there, and you just got to love the fact he went old school with the finger roll.
Williams dishes to Freak. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That's on LeBron James. For Los Angeles, they have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
The Cavaliers trail by 6. 34 seconds left in the first half of the game.
An excellent game we've seen from LeBron. He has 12 points, and also those active hands of his have led to a pair of steals.
He can just change a game with his defense, and he's thrown off their rhythm completely the last several possessions.
He hits the second from the line. 2 summers ago, all anyone could talk about was LeBron James and the return to Cleveland.
I mean, you couldn't write that stuff, Kevin. I mean, it was unbelievable, the storyline. I mean, after all the acrimony between LeBron and the ownership as well as the fans, but you know what? He said it best. He truly is back where he belongs.
He's home. He's home. The first one falls. And both free throws good from Freak. The Cavaliers trail by 7. James outside. On the wing, Shumpert. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Outside Williams. Here's Huertas. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. Lakers on top.
Gentlemen, I'm over here.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. A different look now for Cleveland. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Fry. Shumpert comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Smith. LeBron and Thompson are up front. Kyrie Irving is out there with Matthew Dellavedova. And it's Shumpert in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
Here's Huertas looking for his first basket still in this one. To the inside. Freak. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And that was not a soft foul he had to get through, Greg. I mean, he had to really power that one up and in.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Guys, they've done a nice job of drawing countless fouls in this game, and as a result, they've gotten a ton of points at the line.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out, almost like the 1-2 punch.
Well, what a season for Kyrie Irving last year. Huge moments for him. A 57-point outburst against San Antonio. That was a new franchise record for the Cavs.
I think a lot of it was finally being able to play with other All-Stars, quite honestly, Kevin, but you can't discount the work Irving put into the offseason to be ready for the regular season.
Here's Freak. No luck. Great D that time from LeBron. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Dellavedova kicks to Irving. LeBron with a screen on Williams. Irving misses.
And for Irving, he did come into last year hot. I mean, he won the MVP in international play while with Team USA.
Here's Freak. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Freak's got 5 points now this quarter. Outside Irving. There's the pick. At the top of the key, Shumpert to the left side wing. Dellavedova from outside. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And for Kyrie, taking home the MVP in a Team USA tourney like that, it's a huge ego boost. I mean, of all the stars on that team, he shined the brightest. And I think that's going to help his confidence for this year.
Feeds it to Shumpert. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Bass has got 4 rebounds in this game. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. He kicks it to Freak. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Irving passes to James. Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Thompson.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. Lakers lead. Well, welcome back as we get set to start the 4th. And so the Lakers take the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. Now time to send you over to the